If you're someone who is driven by growth, not just for yourself, but for your entire team, then you are in exactly the right place. We're about to take a core belief about our professional lives, completely dismantle it, and then replace it with a powerful framework for building a career that truly, deeply matters. Let's get started. Yeah, that's a pretty strong statement, isn't it? But for so many of us, it just feels true. For years, we've been fed this story about our careers, a kind of romantic story that, let's be honest, often leads to feeling stuck and this quiet sense of frustration. And that lie? It's this idea that passion is some kind of hidden treasure out there that you just have to find. You know, that one day, if you look hard enough, everything will just click. This is the myth that keeps so many talented professionals waiting on the sidelines of their own potential. But here's the truth. This is the fundamental mindset shift we have to make. Passion isn't found, it's built. It is literally constructed, piece by piece, through intentional action. And guess what? You are the architect. So let's dig into why this whole searching idea is so flawed. It puts us in this passive state, right? Just waiting for a lightning bolt of inspiration that, for most of us, may never even arrive. Just look at the difference in energy here. On the left, you've got searching. It's totally passive. It's about waiting, depending on luck, hoping for some external discovery. But on the right, you have building. It's active. It's about working, intentionally stacking skills, and actually constructing your own clarity. One mindset waits for the future, the other one gets up and builds. Okay, so if searching is the trap, then what's the solution? Well, it's a framework called skill stacking. And this is how you move from waiting to actively building. It's how you create a professional identity that is uniquely and powerfully yours. Think of this as the core engine of your entire construction project. See, it's not about being the #1 best in the world at one single thing. It's about becoming exceptionally good, maybe even one of a kind, at a combination of things. You aren't finding your niche. You are literally building it from the ground up. It all begins with your foundation. A core skill, something you already have or you're working on. Let's just say, for example, that your first block is being a really solid marketer. This is your starting point. But you don't just stop with one block. No way. You add a complementary skill on top of it. Let's say you learn the principles of good design. Now, you're not just a marketer anymore. You're a marketer who can create visually powerful campaigns. Your value has already multiplied. And then you stack again. You decide to master the art of storytelling. So now you're a marketer who designs beautiful assets and weaves compelling stories that connect with people on an emotional level. You see what's happening? This combination is your unique edge. It's a skill set so specific that you're no longer just competing, you are creating your own category. And this is the secret, right here. What we look at in other people and call passion or even luck is actually the result of a deliberate process of layering skills and experiences over time. They didn't just find it, they built it, layer by layer. You know, you can think of this just like compound interest for your career. The first few skills you stack, yeah, they might give you some small returns. But that foundation, that's what allows for exponential growth later on. Each new skill builds on the last, accelerating your value and your impact over time. It's so powerful. This is what we call the stack effect in action. You build momentum by layering skill on top of skill, experiment on top of experiment. You actually let that forward motion overpower any self-doubt. You have to remember this. Clarity doesn't create action. It's the other way around. Action creates clarity. All right, so we've covered the why, we've covered the what. Now let's get to the most important part, the how. How do you actually lay your very first block and start building your stock like today? So first things first, stop overanalyzing. Stop waiting for the perfect plan to appear. The only way to discover what truly energizes you is to start moving, to start doing something. Progress always begins with a single step, not a perfect map. So here's your roadmap. It's super simple and totally actionable. First, just pick something you're curious about. Forget about finding a calling. Then, just go deep on it for 30 days. After that, find a complementary skill to add. As you go, share what you're learning. It builds accountability. And finally, at the end of the month, just reflect. What felt energizing? Double down on. So right now, I want you to actually pause and think about this. What is one skill, just one, that sparks a little interest? Maybe it's learning some new AI tools, public speaking, data analytics, Whatever it is, just commit to one block for this month. That's it. That's your start. Now, let's take this entire concept and elevate it. Because the architecture of passion isn't just about your own career path. It's really about building a platform to empower others. And this is where personal growth transforms into true leadership. Think about it. Every single skill you stack, every insight you gain, it becomes another tool in your toolkit. And the real purpose of that toolkit isn't just to advance your own career. It's to enable the people around you, to help them solve harder problems, to mentor your team, and to clear the path for their growth. This right here is the ultimate measure of our impact. Your journey of stacking skills creates this incredible ripple effect because the value you build for yourself becomes the value you can share with everyone else. It just proves that growth isn't just about how far you go, it's about how many people you take with you. So as you're building your own stack, I want you to look around. Who can you lift up with the skills you've already constructed? That's the question I want to leave you with. Who are you enabling today?